Hello out there. We are on the air. Going to send out the pat signal, let people know that we are live. Just letting anyone that might care know. All right. Hope everyone's having a lovely morning. Bit of a football brunch here. Just working with the time I have on my day off. This stream will be immediately followed by, you see in the top right, Joe's Thunder from Berlin, the defending Super Bowl champions, against my Minnesota Vikings team, which Hobbsy also has assisting ties to. Bottom left, though, my Miami Dolphins team that I use in the background, along with my main team, the Cleveland Browns, have to square up here. So I guess one silver lining is no matter what, I make the AFC Championship. The downside is I 100% want the Browns to get this. Bronco, kind thanks to him, streamed the Denver versus Miami game. Didn't go as he had hoped. I was stunned to beat the Chargers, especially in such convincing fashion. I would love to have another bit of that. Speaking of, let's open with our prayer to RN Jesus, to the Madden gods. Dear RN Jesus, thank you for the gifts that you gave us in the wildcard round. We ask that you continue to deliver us from any Madden AI BS, from third down halfback screens, from fourth and inches drives that end in punts, from punting on the other side of the field, from needless turnovers. We ask this in your name. Please allow me to finish the story with the Browns, leave Miami in the rearview mirror. We completed our goal with them. They've won their first playoff game since 2001. It's now time for them to go to bed. Thank you. Amen. Yeah, that'll work. And in that big 55-17 victory, Jerry Lynn and Sidney Brown leaving with the Players of the Week for last week. Excuse. The upgrades I have available are just to Lynn, who's already a 99 in the archetype I want. You see 99 improviser, 98 strong arm field general. We upgrade anything, those archetypes take over and change the way he plays. No, thank you. And with Lowe, just going to keep stacking upgrades until the off season. He is good enough as is. I am fine foregoing it for now. Let's leave well enough alone. I didn't do anything else. I mean, I basically just slammed through Miami stuff. Let's take a look at the injury report. We escaped last game unscathed. David Lynch still out for this week and the AFC Championship should we make it that far. If we make it to the Super Bowl, he will return. And same story with four. Oh, I actually did not realize Quan Cross was hurt. Let's see the season he had. I got him from the practice squad of the Broncos and ended up having a pretty solid little season. Getting some starting work after Jalen Waddle went down. Unfortunately, you won't see him in this game. Neither Jalen Waddle, our former center Frank Ragnow, who we traded to the 49ers and they traded to the Dolphins, and Chop Robinson, who's kind of the star of that defense. It's definitely a tough doling out of injuries for the Dolphins. False sense of security, can you say it? Let's take a look at that Dolphins team now that we know the four players that are out. Jaden Daniels at QB. Ooh, what is his natural overall? Okay, he's a natural 94, but between coaching boosts and morale, he is playing up to God tier 99. Devon Achane in what is likely his last season with Miami. Miami's not signing that extension. They have two very promising rookie halfbacks to take things over. Achane, though, is the halfback. Hey, Jiggles. This game is proof. This is Pat's league, and we're just trying to manage. LOL. He says, "Hey, I'm glad that I have a 3 in 8 chance of getting my first Madden 25 Super Bowl, but this almost feels like setting things up for me to be disappointed. I won't feel comfortable unless it's Cleveland, Minnesota in the bowl, you know?" Junior Bartell at fullback, a drafted fullback. He was no great shakes. One of the reasons once Achane is gone, I'm moving off the 49ers offense for them. So something I actually didn't realize until last night after the advance, Slim Coffey set the single season passing yardage record this year with 1,971. His first season staying completely healthy, you see, general. Missing basically a third of each of his first 2 seasons. This year, finally getting a full load of work, and it worked out great for him. 19 touchdowns, setting the single season receiving yardage mark. Part of the reason for that is Jalen Waddle got hurt, and the Dolphins traded their other 80-plus wide receiver, leaving Coffey and a bunch of, let's be honest, kind of scrubs. He's incredible with his 96 speed. You see these other speed demons, though, Jalen Waddle and Quan Cross, both injured for the next couple weeks. So it'll be Antoine Bernard and Brandon Stovall. Both perfectly. I'm worried Chris Godwin might be in. I guess I should be happy. But, yeah, I didn't realize Cross was hurt. Anyways. We've been over this. We'll see. They're on AP now. Can't do anything about it. Shane Brewer at tight end. Brewer I got from the Commanders as well in the Jaden Daniels trade. Star dev, but 6'7" and 86 speed. That'll play. We've just put any and all development into him forever to make him as good as possible. I'd say the O-line is good. Proceeding Alaska to draft 7 tight ends. What's funny is Brewer is someone who I auto-set for that one draft that I drafted for Alaska before he had the game. So, right, Frank Ragnow is hurt, so Zach Zintner, former Cleveland Brown, he was on the roster to start, will be playing at center. Chale says even better. And maybe the best contract for an O-lineman in the league. An 80 overall, Kingsley. We'll call him Kingsley because I'm not going to guess that now. I'm pretty happy with the defense. Quinn Williams, the star of the D-line. Carlos Felton, very good wide receiver core, but definitely missing the star of the linebacking core in Chop Robinson. Deshaun Grant is starting instead. He's good. He's just definitely, he's 15 overall lower, so tempered expectations. Nate Wiggins, a midseason acquisition from the Commanders. After just being bodied by the Toronto Loyalists, I realized didn't have fast enough corners, so we got a 6'2", 96 speed guy. Basically, got him to take care of the Puff fish. He's either going to have Shackelford or Henderson in this one, so good luck to you, my man. And Jalen Petrie, who's in his last days. He played for the Houston Texans most of this sim, but we got him in free agency pretty cheap. Puff fish, oof. That'll make him pout. Oh, right. Why did I think puff fish? It's definitely the pout fish. Blake Grupe and J.K. Scott are the special team kickers. All right, let's do it to it. So Jiggles, remember I was saying to leave staff firing off? The CPU teams will still do it. It just happens a lot less. But we see Mike McDonald, Mike Tomlin, and I think Hudson has been there like a year. But shocking it took this long for Tomlin to get fired with how bad the Steelers have been. It'll be interesting to see where he goes. I saying this means someone will immediately do it, but I hope no one signs to be their defensive coordinator and ruins all his talent trees and everything. I wanted to hire one of the CPU head coaches, Tomlin McDonald. The game wouldn't offer them to me as defensive coordinator. See, you're already trying to do that. You know what? It's everyone's league. I can deal with it. I am fine. I can force my will by having almost half of the remaining playoff teams. Not for long. Who's going home? Who gets to advance? The game auto gave me a DC, which I didn't expect, so fired that guy. Oh, I don't think anyone would have thought you were, bud. Jiggles letting us know he was not exploiting things. Say less. We know. We know. They definitely do auto hire when someone. Oh, did one of your coordinators get taken? Excuse. I should check, make sure I have mine. I mean, it's too late now. Shoot. Oh, you fired them. Cool. Yeah, until the season's over, it will just, I think, automatically hire you someone. Had an interim DC and then wanted to start anew for the next season. Ah, okay. There's Jaden Daniels. I believe the reigning MVP, that was season 4 he won it for the Dolphins. He was hurt for a couple games this year, so falling to 4th in passing yardage. Oh, I discussed with the Dolphins GM. I'm allowed to make substitutions if I choose. He's fine with it. Virgil Vincent, number 10. There you see Daniels, despite missing, I think it was 2 games, 2.5. 5,200 yards, over 40 TDs. And still effective in the running game as ever. Little I form to start. How poetic. Oh, also of note, the Dolphins 2 seasons ago lost to the Browns. So a revenge game of sorts for them after finally getting their first playoff win in 29 years in the last game against the Broncos. Oh, an ever-dangerous 3rd down. And Daniels adds an extra layer of difficulty as he can easily just scramble for those firsts. We leave a hole. Or that. The rookie Brandon Stovall with a huge pickup, flipping the field up to the 29. First and 10 inside the 30 now. This is going scary. To Slim Coffee. Knew it wouldn't be long before we saw him. Over 130 receptions on the year. 1,900 and some odd yards, 19 TDs. Monster year by him. And his second catch in a row. It's now 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 17. All right, defense. Ben, do not break. Another first down. It's first and goal at the 5 as we had those two good plays to start their drive, and they've just been stomping us since. Oh, yes! Thank you, RN Jesus. We pray to him again to start the stream, Jiggles. Not going to forget those that got us here, you know? Nice. First and goal at the 10. A little more manageable. See? That 6-yard carry would have been a score had it not been for the false start. Second and goal at the 4 now. Oh, he's running. Myles Garrett. Oh, an excellent pursuit angle. Rare to see in these EA football games, forcing Daniels to chuck it out of bounds. Third and goal now at the 4. Big stand, Browns, please. No! Oh, A-Chan with the catch. No one was on him as he exited the backfield. I could see it a second before the play unfolded. Well, Dolphins can't ask for a better opening drive. And a hush has come over the Factory of Sadness here in Cleveland, Ohio. Nearly 4-minute drive. 9 plays, 74 yards, and most importantly, 7 points. All right, let's keep up with them, guys. Jerry Lynn's numbers on the season. And add to that 450 yards against the Chargers in the wild card round. That's the thing, though. That's all in the past. Have to worry about the present. These 48 minutes. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Nicely done. A first down to Luke Musgrave. Hopefully the first of many. Up to the 38 now. Empty backfield. 5 receivers out on the field. And all that for Musgrave again. Gain of 7 that time. He absorbs a bit of contact. Doesn't get any extra yardage. Just a few extra bruises. Nice. Normally he would get sacked there. I actually like this. I won't like it if he does it on 3rd and 3. Let's convert here. No! Oh my. Ah! Oh. The game's teasing me right now. Twice in a row. A promising start to the drive, quickly snuffed out before any damage is done, and a tantalizing punt inside the 5 that just continued to bounce and was a regular old touchback. All right, an incompletion. And potentially that'll get counted as a pass deflection because it hit Tony Storm in coverage. Oh, shoot. Dolphins use the 49ers playbook, and that's the playbook that the Bengals crushed me with. And it was all the slot receivers. Good for me to figure this out now when it's too late to do anything about it. Oh, is that a 3rd down conversion? I hate everything. Shane Brewer. Setting up the dominoes for my own downfall. Beautiful. Tony Storm in coverage again with a pass deflection. Oh, third down. Please. Let's stop them here. HN in motion out wide. Of course not. Oh! We got a gift. Thank you. I apologize for the lapse of faith. Absolute bailout. Oh, and a terrible punt by one of the best punchers in the game. Was my faith being tested, and now's the time for us to rally back? Let's hope. I believe in Season 5, Linsanity will finally finish the story he started Season 1, maybe. Maybe. That sounded too confident. That total yardage is terrifying. Right, it's the second round. I hate that my linebackers are constantly on their best receivers. Fourth and 1. Looks like they're opting to kick the field goal. Kick is up. Kick is good. 10-0 Dolphins. Wait, is this streaming? Yes, okay. It was showing an error on my phone. All right, Stone Cold with the carry, 5 yards. No, the toss play sucks. I thought for sure he was getting stuffed there and we were going to have a 3 and out. I was ready to crash out, as the kids say. We'll see if they get a snap off before the end of the quarter. 3rd and short at the 48. Jeez, just barely, but it's enough. We'll head to the second quarter. We're down by 2 scores. Offense has not done much of anything except disappoint me. Defense has held tough despite not being in the best of situations and a tough opening drive. Nice 6-yard completion to Henderson. Thank you. Back-to-back catches by Pinky. We're in field goal range at least. 1st and 10 at the 36th. Let's keep on pressing. And please don't undo this position. Oh my God, how are these? That's twice now. Three times. 99 over, like he has 99 middle and deep accuracy. There is zero reason he should be missing more of these than anybody else. Of course. One I can understand, but Jesus. Thank goodness Jake Bates makes the field goal. Not a complete waste. Now I have to basically allow nothing here. Need to ask so much of the defense. Against the #1 passing attack in the league this year by yardage per game. Oh, Jiggles, you've missed me. I actually was yelling a minute ago. Lynn has overthrown 3 wide open receivers. The 99 overall. He can't possibly have better accuracies than he has. But, you know, we'll see Baker Mayfield throw dots all game long at whatever, 73 overall and 40 years old. No, worse. He's also thrown a pick. Yeah, I absolutely played myself in wasting all that cap space on... Yeah. It's also maddening. This is a bad game. Outside of, like, physical attributes, most of this stuff means nothing. Like, at this point now I need a turnover or an insane series of events to get them in punting distance. Oh, I remember. It at least felt like good players were good. Now it's just fast players are good. Yes! Get it! Oh. You know what's the real kick in the ass? They'll probably get a touchdown. Close to the break we needed, and we did not. It's literally teasing me, this game. Like, it's worse because it's glimmers of hope. It might as well have just been 2 incompletions. Oh, good! Of course. Absolutely, of course. As we enjoy probably our last game in our 4th straight season without rain or snow in Cleveland, Ohio. And this one's basically over now. Oh, Jiggles, I don't get weather in Colorado either. Literally the only person that likes it can never have it. You know what would be nice? An option. Give us a button to press where we can have the weather we want. Or leave it to, random. I can't believe I waste so much of my life doing this. Why did you truck nobody and just slow yourself down? It's like my entire team's just doing their literal worst. You know what, Jiggles? Thankfully, you're the only person here because now that I've watched enough, really oh. No, why get excited? What fumble 6 is going to happen next? I'm starting to think the 49ers offense might be kind of overpowered because of all the halfback movement to the outside. So many linebackers cover wide receivers here. It's just seeing so many games in a row of it now, both controlling the Vikings and Dolphins who use it, playing against Joe who uses it. I know the Bears, I think, are using it. Oh, yes, there are definitely some bad outcome plays, but the number of times you force bad matchups is really something. Why were you even out there? All right, 1st and goal, fullback on the field. Let's get this. Stone Cold in for the score. We have life. Now we need to not allow them a touchdown right back. Oh boy, the panic is subsiding. Jails, my playbook experimentation was essentially just copying Corey and seeing what happens. Fair. The funny thing is, I'm literally thinking the Browns are maybe the best team to have that playbook. Now, because I've been increasing Stone Cold's receiving category. So he might be good now for that. Because we have an excellent fullback, have the fast receivers that I would love to have linebackers covering. Gain of 1. 2-minute warning. All right. I still feel like the game's teasing me, but come on, Browns. Let's have some bad events for the Dolphins here. Jiggle saying ironic, everyone gearing towards San Francisco. And we see one of the poor outcomes. Kawhi Garnett with the TFL on the swing pass. I mean, I'm sure there's no perfect playbook. I'm almost more... So, half's not over. But I'm excited we got the stop, and there's hope that we can get more points before half and keep them from possessing. Yeah, the 85% pass script's fair. The thing is, though, I'm seeing a lot of, like, really good running plays. Like, when you run, it works. There are a lot less of those totally broken ones where the best case scenario is 1 yard. All right. 65 seconds and counting. Come on, Browns, please. Lynn scrambling. Slides. Nice. Gain of 9. Clock still running. 40 seconds. Not yet in field goal range. Incomplete. All right, empty backfield. Need this conversion. And we get it. No. What? Okay. Okay. I can live with it. That was pretty good clock management. About as good as you see out of this game. We knew they were going to have a play afterwards. They never get it right, but pretty good. Now, please don't kick this for a touchback. Take the chance on the return, please. And it never happens. Right? They always think they're being so clever. Don't you dare DPI me. Yes! Timeless! Tony Storm. And somehow that led to a completion. That was a completion. It was that 6'7" tight end just getting airborne against Kawhi Garnett. What a fun, broken play to end. Oh, yeah, way better than the DPI. Could you imagine a double DPI? As if I said that. That is how the Super Bowl will be won by the Giants. Jiggles, oh gosh, LOL. It's not impossible. All right, Browns set to receive. Things have started to look a bit better. We're still down. And still a whole half of football left to play. Fullback on the field. No, come on! First play of the goddamn half. I knew it. Oh no, they won't even dare review it. He didn't even have possession. He so clearly didn't. It's only on the ones that they should review that not a single challenge is thrown. Oh, did we get a gift? Sorry for screaming. Oh boy, thank goodness. Fullback catch. This is bad for my health. Play action. Ooh, Shackelford showing a bit of elusiveness there. Gets 6 yards when it was looking like a broken play. All right, he'll at least be back. I just held my breath when he did not slide. First down, Lynn. Okay. Yikes. Now on the Dolphins side of the field. No. Throw it. You dummy. Those are usually drive killers. Can we pick up 21 yards in 2 plays? Of course. I always forgot what happens when you get sacked on first down. Even better. No. Halfback screen 18 yards back? Hell no. Oh my God, why is... He's in coverage. Like, they keep showing him because they keep throwing. Oh, my God. And everything was perfectly fine, and I changed nothing after the Chargers game. Yes! 3 and out. Oh, we needed that break. It's the 49ers playbook breaks my defense. I need to change defenses when I go against it. It's all that motion. Tony Storm ends up like on the outside and all sorts of weird stuff. Not rushing the passer. I feel you, Jiggles. Yeah. Maybe I should go 4-3 only when I play against the 49ers playbook. Hey, what teams actually stop you? Because it's never mine. You are undefeated against me in Madden 25. Let us remember. Giants. All right, I'll have to see what they are out here running. Another early truck. Stone cold. You've got such good trucking ability. You just need to time it. Philadelphia, too. Yeah, you know what? Roast always does simulate pretty well. Last possible second half back screen, and it worked. You know, second and short, that's a lot more of an acceptable play for me. First and 10 at the 41. I'm starting to think it might be like a rock, paper, scissors thing. You need to match the offense with the defense. Me and my cockamamie theories, you know? No good reason to think that, but I feel like it's a lot of the same things that work against me, and I always tend to have success against the same other defenses. Okay, you know what? Hold up. I'm genuinely confused why Wallace is out there so much. Right, we have an injury at the moment. That's why. Thanks, Dolphins GM. Okay. I'm going to miss Conway after this season. I won't have this person to keep moving to tackle when I need to. I guess I'll find someone else. Musgrave with the first down. Nicely done. Oh, Jiggles has money to spend in free agency. Yeah, that rollover's nice. Gain of 3. Oh boy, big third down here. No! Fourth and inches. And we convert on 4th and inches. Sorry, Jiggles. I was seeing you were talking about contract stuff. I could really only focus on what was happening there. What overall is Purdy? Because that will determine a lot. And you know what? On one hand, we have to babysit the computer, but did you see the tiny, tiny little extension that Justin Herbert re-signed for? He's making like $20 million a year for the Chargers. What was the... Nice decision making, Jerry. Yeah, I can show it after the game here. 3rd and 6 at the 7. Damn it! Oh my God! Don't bother re-signing him. Just start a kicker. You know it's the second round if Lynn's throwing 2 picks. Has to have his worst game of the year every goddamn time. No, I'm not going to do that. I've ruined my cap for the next 4 years, so I might as well use the guy I'm paying like $80 million a year to. Oh, that's light work. Oh! Thank you, Myles Garrett. It's Jaden Daniels. I expected that to be an easy conversion. Our defense picking up Jerry. The other thing, the downside with Fromm is there are some read options in this offense, even though we rarely see Lynn run them. Yeah, Fromm doing that would not go well. Oh, needed that. Henderson. Lynn finally over 200 yards passing. Okay, hold up. I really hate this game. Having CFB really makes you see the differences. They seriously just bench Haas? Oh, he's hurt. Oh, okay. Okay, you're forgiven, game. Dislocated knee. Meanwhile, not a scratch on the Dolphins besides what they came into the game with. What fun! Down 2 linemen now. All right, 3rd and 1. Dislocated knee sounds real bad. Please, let's convert here. Let's get points this drive. You know what? Let's focus on what's important. Nice run, Keaton. I hate the way his brain works. I can't believe he completed that pass in triple coverage. Stone Cold's 2nd rushing TD of the day and the first Browns lead of the game. here in the fourth quarter, and everyone's doing the Taz pose. Just another victim! Extra point is good. More Storm in coverage. I'm tempted to make more, like, another change to get that to stop happening. But the defense has been very good this half. Why change something that's working? 2nd and 10. Oh! Why couldn't we get one? If they convert after that, I will be livid. 3rd and 10. No, 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 no! Are you goddamn shitting me? The dropped interception and he scrambles for about 40 goddamn yards. I don't think it'll come down to that, Jiggles. It's all about this game trying to ruin my entire day. I can't believe I said I'd do a doubleheader. I think I'm going to be in the mood to do another one after this. Make it I'm rooting for you roast session. But see, I wouldn't be there. The Bengals different, but not the defending Super Bowl champs. Oh, good. Tony Storm got pancakes. Please. Please just take the 3 points. I'm so happy he threw it away. All right, I can live with this. Nice job, defense. I don't even have much to complain about. It's literally tied and we have possession after this. What a great game that is driving me nuts. I care way too much. And I can fully be dissatisfied since I run the Dolphins, you know? Musgrave on the catch. Nicely done. Fullback sighting. Two yards, not the best result, but could be worse. Yes. By God, stone cold. Basically flipping the field from about 140 to the other. Huge gain there. First down, under 6 minutes to play here in regulation. Play action. And that will get counted as a sack. No loss at least, and no fumble, more importantly. And the first to pick him up. All right, let's kill some clock, please. Get off me, you're too little. Jalen Petrie stiff-armed aside by Stone Cold. Around 4 minutes left to play. Clock is running here. 2nd and 3 at the 22. 2 yards there. 3rd and short now. No! Oh. It's probably the right call, but God, I'm nervous. I'd be much more upset if it was at the 40 and we were punting, but oh boy. Keep them out of the end zone. That's the only ask. I'd love a stop or us to get a turnover. This +2 turnover differential got me shook. The swing pass, but it actually, you could totally see AK-47 get caught up and get stuck on his own defense. Lucky that was only a 3-yard gain. Clock is stopped as man was tackled in the out of bounds. 2nd and 7. And the slow creeping death. 1st and 10, under 3 minutes to play. 62 yards away. That is a good outcome. Only a 5-yard pickup. Clock keeps moving. We get an absolute gift. Well, there it was, Jiggles. A loss of 5 on a swing pass and wasting the 2-minute warning, basically, because he ran out of bounds anyway. Huge! Now what do they do? With all the timeouts, do they think they can punt it and get away with it, or do they go for it and break my heart by converting 4th and 10 from their own end? All right, a stop here would be everything. Mick, the Kraken, McCracken, the rookie. All that anger was a build-up to the burst of emotion right there, right? Imagine my lack of faith this entire game, but was it like 17-3? It was looking bad. Yes, for sure. I can't believe this is making me care so much. That's why I like this. That and all the camaraderie. It's mostly Dean with all you cool dudes. Lynn was doing his J.R. Smith out there, indeed, but he did enough. I think we know who the player of the game is, though. Oh, hell yeah! Into the red zone, clock is stopped. Not Lynn, no. No gain there. And Quinnen Williams drops a pretty fresh Dougie for this situation they are in. Third and final timeout called by the Dolphins. Now, what's interesting, if we don't pick this up, we likely kick a field goal, and they will have a few plays to work with. There it is! That, Luke, was the catch we needed. That drop about a minute ago, completely forgotten after that. A good Luke catch, indeed. And the victory cigar, Jake Fromm, on the field now. Inspired by you, Jiggles, when you mentioned that you bring in your backup QB for the kneeling. And the ultimate show of respect to myself, not running up the score. Wow, that was an emotional roller coaster. Shockingly good game. So I'm glad you were here, Jiggles, because the last time I felt like this was after our game, where we ended up having maybe the game of the year, but neither of us had any fun while it was happening. It was only in hindsight we were like, hey, nothing bad happened, and that was a crazy back and forth game. We were just preparing for the worst in our own ways. I just did that entirely with myself, and thankfully you were here to give me company, so I was a little less of a crazy person. That was its own game story. Well put. So a key storyline, Lynn, 2 interceptions thrown, no touchdowns. We survived a terrible Lynn performance. Sliding scale. But I mean, 65%, 259. Oof. Oh, I know what offense could potentially work. Detroit. I'm still going to stick with... I'm going to stick with what's been working. We'll say that. Well, so 2 key things. Drake May, outside of this season, I feel like has won the passing yardage every year. Also, who was Robo QB? Jared Goff, right? Maybe that's really the ticket after all. Lynn's 62 QB rating. Disgusting. But enough to win. Devon Achane in his last game as a Miami Dolphin. Luke Musgrave, the only 100-yard catcher on the day. Shane Brewer, 8 for 84. There was... Flash Bridges had 1 catch for TD. Devon Achane ended up with 1 yard on 6 catches. We got absolutely bailed out by the bad play calls in the San Francisco book. Let's be honest, that's what happened. This tells me a lot. 6 receptions for 1 yard? Come on. All right. Just us. Nobody got blamed for the sacks taken. And so many players were in... Sheed, despite getting very sporadic work with 4 pancakes. Conway moving around the line with 4. The fullback with 2. The tight end with 2. The other tight end with 1. And... hey, a good Christian pancake as well. Oh, right, I already acknowledged that one. The defense, AK-47 leading the team in tackles. Myles Garrett, 3 TFLs, 2.5 sacks. The Kraken came up very big when needed as well. Whew. Need a little vacation after that. I'll be back within about 30 minutes, I'd say. I really hope CPU when I swap from one team to the other doesn't do weird stuff. Hammer badge. No idea what that's even for. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. It's not good, but it could be worse. All right. Well, take care. Be back in a little bit with Vikings versus the Thunder. Ooh, and the AFC Championship will be either the Browns against the Bengals round 3 this season, or Browns loyalists who have split their last two and have been kind of seen as the powers of the AFC, but have not yet faced in the playoffs in this universe. Big time fun coming up.